Hello my darlings and welcome to a new vlog. This is the latest that I have started a not daily, 3 daily vlog in a very long time. It is 6:15 on a Friday afternoon and I just have not had anything to show you yet today. It's been a kind of typical Friday. Had Pilates at Pamper this morning, dash around the farm shop, and then loads of email admin. I actually thought that I was going to be going to Soho Farmhouse today for lunch with Em, but I got the week wrong. So had a spare extra day in the diary. I'm also really struggling to know what to wear at the moment. We are in the middle of August. We should be in the middle of summer and yet it's cold. Today I actually really nearly considered putting on the stove and lighting the fire. I posted an Instagram story, a photo of our drawing room at Christmas time, and I said, is anyone else starting to feel festive? And I was amazed that so many of you said yes. A few people said, Josie, I've been rewatching your Vlogmas to get into the Christmas spirit. One lady actually said she'd already had to book in her children's Father Christmas visits for Christmas. So yeah, it's not just me, but hopefully by the time you're watching this, summer might have resumed. I am praying that it's going to come back. But yeah, so tonight we are going to check out a new pub in the Cotswolds. We like to try out all the new ones so that we know where the good places are, so that we can recommend our guests at Strawtop Cottage the best places to go. And this evening we are going to a place called The Fox. There are a lot of pubs called The Fox in the Cotswolds in Broadwell, which is near Moreton in Marsh, so about 10 minutes from Dalesford. So yes, we're going to go and try it out. Excuse me. And this pub, The Fox, is run by the same people that do the Lamb at Shipton under Wychwood, but more excitingly, what is the name of it? The Bell. The Bell at Langford, which is the first time we went to a pub owned by these guys. And they also, if you've ever been to Soho Farmhouse, the little kind of pop-up in the middle of that main courtyard is called Little Bell. If you have a good meal, you're meant to ring the bell on the way out. And the food there, sorry, I've got makeup brush hair all over my face. The food at all of those places is really wonderful, and I checked out the Fox's Instagram and it looks like really nice, wholesome comfort food. So looking forward to going there. But yeah, really struggling to know what to wear at the moment. I've gone for a knitted t-shirt that is summary of how weird the weather is at the moment, and a skirt with an elasticated waistband so that I can eat loads and loads of food. Don't think I've ever propped you up here before, but I've just popped in some new jewellery. Actually, it's not new, but I've switched up my jewellery. Monica Vinader hoop earrings to try and jazz up the knitted t-shirt situation. I have swapped my Van Cleef for my Omega just to try and manifest some summery sunshine and to match my bracelet. And then on this arm I've got some green pieces that I've showed you before from Monica Vinader, little bracelets, and then I added this ring also from Monica Vinader just to go with the green of the skirt. But yeah, I don't really have anything exciting to report. What else is going on in this vlog? Charlie and I are heading to Wilderness tomorrow, and then we've got a family day for Petra's birthday on Sunday, so it's going to be hopefully a lovely vlog. Right, darling, you've got until my battery runs out to give us a few garden updates.
Well, we were just saying it's a weird time of year. I think we very much timed our wedding well.
Very much.
Not just because of the weather, but also with the garden, because it's that sort of transitional period where things are like the anemone. We've got the first anemone coming in. I think it's called the anemone Honorine Joubert.
Honorine, that's the brand. Do you remember in Sicily I wore that lovely flowery beach cover up? That's called Honorine.
Oh, right.
And it's a type of anemone.
Yeah, I think it's a girl's name actually.
Wow.
So
Honorine
yeah, that's
irons.
the first. We're just saying it's strange, isn't it? Because that's sort of flowered in the most shaded bit. So it's a reminder of what we've got to look forward to, because we've got a hell of a lot of those
Yes.
all the way down the border.
They are my favourite.
Geraniums are still, in my opinion, probably the best value plant because they just keep on flowering.
Yeah.
And Jack, who helps in our garden on a Friday, gave them all a bit of a chop after the wedding. They looked a bit sad, but credit to her, they've really come back. So that's another lesson. Don't be afraid during this time of year, especially while it's raining, to chop things back. But yeah, we've just been sort of analysing, haven't we? We've got patches here where we lost euphorbias, where the new euphorbias haven't done that well.
They really haven't.
Whereas like the penstemons have done really well. These are the penstemons, so we've got a nice mixture now. The new star of the show that I'm really enjoying is these summer alliums.
Yeah.
Which initially I thought, oh, they're a bit like a chive, which they're of the same family. But actually they're looking really nice. It's nice to have that from a successional perspective, because obviously the alliums were done in mid-June.
Speaking of alliums, we published our gardening jobs for August blog post today, and number 6, I think it was, is to buy your bulbs for next spring, because you're not thinking about it right now, but now is when you have to buy them, because you have to plant them between September and Christmas. So
But you know what I've done this year?
what have you done?
Is, particularly also at Straw Top, I have taken photos of areas
That
where
need
we have
bulbs.
alliums that we want more.
Okay, great.
Because really you want them in clusters of 6, 8, 10.
Well, I think I've bought about 200, so you're in luck.
Yeah, I tell you what, this is a good opportunity. We've got lots of exciting things in the works. Won't give you too much information, but lots. But one thing that we are desperate to do is relaunch a much more comprehensive blog, all encompassing Cotswolds, recipe tips, healthy eating, healthy stuff, and gardening. And we're struggling with a name, aren't we? So leave a comment with what you think as a name for the blog. The new blog
Sums up everything that we talk about.
Sums up all of the manner of things that we want to discuss.
Yeah.
Fashion will still be a core part, but I would say wholesome living and living sort of seasonally are the 2 key areas. Anyway, so yeah, it's looking
Look at the
good. I mean,
bumblebee enjoying that allium.
yeah, the other plant that I absolutely love is the verbena.
Yeah.
And look, this is an interesting one. So this is called verbena bonariensis, right? But if you get the one that's called bonariensis lollipop, it just stays at that height.
Oh my gosh,
The
that's a game
bonariensis
changer.
normal one will just continue growing. I'll show
Yeah.
you in a minute.
Yeah.
And they look cool in the corners, but in this bed they'd be up here.
Yeah,
They'd
they
look
would.
ridiculous.
It would be crazy. The hydrangeas over here are looking lovely. Oh, I'm so glad we just stepped outside. The sun has come out for the first time today.
Limelight.
Hydrangea
These are my
limelight.
favourite. These beat Annabelle's in my opinion.
Yeah,
They're
especially
dainty.
for in pots.
I think they're better for cut flowers. As well.
The hydrangeas down by the water feature in the kitchen garden, they are going to go slightly pink, aren't they?
Yeah.
They look lovely.
This is another one that I added this year more of, Chocolate Cosmos. And the exciting thing is they're perennial. So unlike most Cosmos, they come back year after year.
Super
And I just
trooper.
love the way they sort of like spill over the path.
I wonder if they'd be cut and come again, like normal cosmos.
I think so. And I think
don't know.
in a smaller garden, like say we were living in London again, that's something I would plant because I think it's just lovely in a small bed.
I'd almost love for us to like plonk ourselves back where we used to live in London and see what we do with that little garden now.
Even our house, we were so lucky with it, but looking back,
We loved gardening, we just
change
weren't very good at
everything. I
it.
would change absolutely everything in
We didn't take the time to learn about gardening. We were just like, yeah, let's stick a hydrangea in
that's
there.
about the time in life that you're at, and that was when we were building the business.
We've reached retirement and now we love gardening. Look, these are all anemones that are going to come out and I'm so excited for
These
it.
epimediums have done a lot better this year, so that's been a positive of the strange weather.
Yeah.
They've not got
Yeah, they like died last
they
year,
got
didn't
too
they?
crispy because what happened was as the new leaves came in, we had a really hot spring last
Oh
year.
yeah. And we cut back the salvia big time. This was literally flopping
Something
over,
I
so that'll
find
come
really
back.
satisfying about that trio. Rosemary, sage and the taxus ball. Don't you think that's nice?
Yeah.
Obviously I'm going to plant these lavenders up
I
tomorrow.
made sage pesto pasta the other day and I had the leftovers for my lunch today. It was glorious.
And look, geranium going crazy after being chopped. So that's
Yeah.
always good. And this is an example of what we were on about with the bonariensis,
Tall
verbena
verbena.
bonariensis without the lollipop.
Yeah.
And then you got the lollipop down here, and they flower probably from early summer right through. I think, do you know what? The one flower that I don't know why, but I've gone off a bit, is this echinacea. I think it looks a bit
A
random.
bit old-fashioned. I just noticed that there are a few strawberries. Oh, not strawberries. Tomatoes that are ripe and in need of picking.
Not the best pot to put them in, is it? You really, I tell you what you want for tomatoes. I think you want a taller pot.
Loot.
Wow. Oh yeah, and the one thing that's really nice about just gardens, but also I came down here today, having not been down here for probably 3 or 4 days, and the irises are coming out.
The irises.
Look, purple.
Are they called iris?
That's iris, isn't it? Is that not iris? I could be wrong.
Oh, I
Is it
don't-
gladioli?
Gladioli,
Is
yeah.
that what it is?
Yeah, well
I don't
done.
actually know what that is. I'll have to look at the planting plan, but how nice is that?
Dexy.
What do you think?
Geraniums looking good. My little
Look at the flowers on this mint.
pom-pom courgettes. Yeah, I don't think we should eat the bits that are flowering though.
No,
They'll be a bit
you
bitter.
shouldn't, but I just think enjoying the flowers and leaving it for insects to enjoy. I think it looks wonderful down here.
I'm excited for these tomatoes to ripen.
How good do these borders look? Just colourful.
Yeah.
Very happy. Wow, is that horseradish?
Yeah, we need to harvest it. It's
That
gone
really
mental.
takes up.
It's gone crazy, and rose is looking beautiful.
This is next year. These roses are going to be epic because these are medium to large shrubs. So on the David Austin website, we planted these this year. They almost plant them in hedges. So my vision is hopefully get this a bit taller, and then this is almost like a hedge.
Ooh,
Which
that would be nice, wouldn't it, Dexy? And then I want to show you, got some lovely new dahlias coming out. There are
I like
always
these.
a million bumblebees. Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they?
Phlox, right?
Phlox. Yeah, this is my favourite hydrangea because the colour is so beautiful. Look how some of the flowers go pink. And then we have got a giant bush area of gorgeous anemones around the back here. Oh, what gorgeous evening sunshine we've been blessed with today. Lovely for anyone that's at Wilderness Festival this evening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's going to be soggy there tomorrow, which is when we're going. But there we go. So that's a little garden update. My goodness, it's looking wild down here. Right, before we bore you, let's head to dinner and see what it's like at the Fox at Broadwell. Woo! I'm being dazzled by a beam of actual sunshine. I forgot what that was. But just before we go, I just came up here to very quickly top up my makeup, and I thought I would very quickly just mention 3 products which I used as a little tester this evening and that I'm very happy with. First of all, Fenty Beauty mascara in Hella Thick volumizing mascara. Don't know if you can really tell, but I can tell that it's really lifted and separated my lashes, so I'd give that a good, well, I haven't given it length of lasting wear yet, but first impressions are a solid 9 out of 10. The lovely Ate Jewel has released a collection, well, a beauty collection, which you can get in Harrods, and I tried one of her blushes today. This is the shade Radiant Ray, and it's the most gorgeous creamy blush. I popped on the tiniest little amount, and I feel like it's given me such a healthy glow, and I love how it's just settled in with my BB cream, so love that. And then I also tried a new powder. This is a vitamin enriched pressed powder from the Vitamin collection from Bobbi Brown. It's in like this yellowy tone, which you can't really see on the skin, but I guess it's brightening. And I did actually, I don't always like prime the skin because I'm never really too sure when to apply this in relation to my SPF, but I did use, I just kind of like topped up my skin for the evening. I haven't worn makeup all day since doing Pilates, but I used the vitamin enriched face base for the face and the eyes from Bobbi Brown, and it just smells so good. And I feel like my makeup is sitting quite nicely. Sorry, I have to go really close to the camera so I don't dazzle you, but yes, there we go. This is really cute. George and Petra are currently texting me because they just harvested their first courgette. I love that they've sent their Petra's hand for size comparison. Very proud. George said it's the wrong colour. Haha, it's a gold rush. Hee hee. Yummy! I have been sharing a few YouTube shorts lately on some of my recipes, by the way, just as a little plug. And anyway, oh, and also speaking of Fenty, I'm wearing the Fenty perfume this evening. I think it's literally just called Fenty Eau de Parfum, and it's lovely. Right, let's go. And the ammo. Okay, just because the lighting in here is really nice, full outfit of the evening, I just posted on Instagram. I'm just so confused with what to wear right now. Is it summer? Is it winter? Is it freezing? Is it raining? Or is it nice and warm and sunny, as it has just become? So, Abercrombie & Fitch skirt, which comes in and out of stock, so we shall see. Aquazura green heels. This is Another Stories, again quite old. We'll see if we can find it. And then I'm just using this as my everyday bag at the moment from Loewe. Of the menu, darling?
Good pub menu.
Good
Do you know
pub
what
menu.
I particularly like the sound of?
Yeah.
And it's because I'm desperate for a steak. Actually, I may be thinking, so I want to get some photos for Straw Top Vlog. Because how far are we from Straw? I think we're about 25 minutes from Straw Top.
Yeah.
Is a sharing pie.
Ooh.
It's on the specials, look.
Wow.
I'll tell you from photo. Chicken leek, bacon tarragon. Sharing pie does sound good. Morning, my darlings, from a gold face masked Josie and a very messy dressing table. We have just got back from the gym. We did a nice workout with Ben and Robin this morning. Charlie and I actually completely overslept our alarms. I don't know how we managed it. I think it was actually the ASMR of the rain on our windowsills that just made us feel so cozy in bed. So we were half an hour late meeting Ben and Robin at the gym, but we still did a nice little workout and then breakfast together. I'm having a bit of a pamper now. It has been pouring with rain all morning, but it's just starting to brighten. I still, however, want to have a little bit of a wardrobe clear out today, and I thought I'd have a bit of a pamper because we are heading to Wilderness Festival this afternoon slash this evening. I think I did bring you along with me last year. Last year we went more in the daytime. Today is very much a nighttime thing. Fiona and David, that live at Cornbury House, which is where I do the wild swimming, they have very kindly invited us to their pre-party. Obviously, Wilderness Festival is hosted basically in their garden, and it's a very large garden. It's more of an estate, and they've invited us for like a pre-festival drinks at their house, and then we're all going to head into the festival together. So hopefully it's going to stay dry after the torrential rain this morning. Wilderness is one of these festivals where you really do get dressed up for the theme, and the theme for today is Grandma's Curtains, which is probably the best theme it could have been for me, because obviously I don't want to go out and buy anything new, and I've got a lot of flowers in the garden that I can use for accessories. I've pulled these 3 dresses out as potentials. The info on the theme is literally flowers on flowers on florals on florals on florals. So my gut instinct is telling me to wear the middle Zimmerman. I mean, if it was a beautiful day and we were only going to be in Fee and David's gorgeous house, and I would have gone with this one because it is the most fabulous dress, the Borgo de Nord puff sleeve dress. It is my favourite of the 3 options. However, I'm thinking Sugar Babes are performing in the evening, and I'm pretty sure we will all head out into the muddy fields for actual festival partying. So if I wear the Zimmerman jumpsuit, this one here, because it's a jumpsuit, I can actually tuck these trouser legs into wellies. So yes, and also, if anything, that floral is the most Grandma's curtainy. And then
my plan, excuse my stuff everywhere, is to do, I've just been watching some YouTube tutorials. I'm going to do a kind of twisted half up, half down, because that's how I'm most comfortable with my hair. I don't know whether to wash it actually. I feel like dirty hair might be better. No, I will wash it because it is a bit grim. I'm going to do like a twisted half up, half down, hopefully, and then grab some flowers from the garden and just kind of thread them in. That's the plan. We all know that I'm not very skilled at doing my own hair, so we shall see. This was my workout outfit for this morning. A very lovely light pink Lululemon sports bra and then brown Adenola leggings. Well, I've had my face mask on. It's the Clé de Peau 24 karat gold, or 24, I don't know, the gold vitality mask for a lovely glow. And I'm going to do a little bit of tanning after my shower as well. So there we go, that is our Saturday morning so far. And yeah, let's start some pampering. Again, my darlings, it is a few hours later. It is now 4:30. We are going to leave in an hour, and so I thought I would do a little kind of get ready with me for Wilderness Festival party. As you'll have just seen in that little time lapse, I feel like I'm 90% pasta and courgette right now, because that is all I'm eating every single day. All I want to eat is a variety of courgette themed pasta dishes, most of which I am inspired by what I see on my Instagram Explore page. But that was really yummy. Not my best one. I thought it was going to be the best one because it had saffron in it, and I love saffron, but it wasn't that saffrony, so not the absolute best, but never mind. Definitely will keep me going energy level wise. So I'm not going to talk through my base because I'm literally going to do the same as I do every day, but I have started with the Victoria Beckham by Augustina Spader Cell Rejuvenating Priming Moisturizer in the golden one, because I thought that would give me a really nice glow. It is still pouring with rain, so tragically I feel like I need my skincare to glow through the miserable weather. But anyway, I'm actually going to watch my vlog from last year's Wilderness. It was the same weekend that I did the talk at Soho Farmhouse, which was really good fun. So yeah, I'm going to watch that to remind myself of the vibes, do my base, and then I'll come back to you for the funky bits. Always try and tuck his snout into little crevices. He can't bear high-pitched noises. He doesn't like electronic noises. He, for example, can't. Okay, so I have done kind of my normal makeup, but maybe a little bit more attention has been given. So I used my Arborian BB creme, even though maybe I would have typically gone for like a heavier base today. I just feel like this is all I need. And then I used, I'm really sorry, I think this is actually sold out at the moment. Very annoying, but worth signing up to any waiting lists. The Awesome Bronze Sunkissed Cream Bronzer from Beauty Pie, and then I added a little bit more definition and more bronze with my By Terry Sunny Flash Brightening CC Powder. I love this, it's like a little pebble of wonderful glowiness. I used from this palette from By Terry And this is literally Sunny Flash. That's what I have in the Pebble, but I used the blush from this palette and a little bit of the illuminating powder just in the T-zone. Then I actually use my rhodial powder just to like really mattify those areas. I'm going to pop on a little bit of highlight. I will use this lovely palette from Chantecaille. I'll finish telling you what I already did. I just used the NYX brow crayon micro brow pencil. I've got it in the shade Taupe. It's just the first one that I found in my little makeup area. And then I used my TikTok brow gel, which we have found a normal shoppable link for, so I'll leave that link down below. And then I just started adding a little bit of pink to my eyelids from the Born This Way Sunset Stripped palette from Too Faced. Right, so let's do a tiny bit of highlight. This is the Clé de Peau Shooting Stars Luminizer Face Enhancer palette. In fact, I'm going to actually take a smaller brush than the one that comes in the palette, just so I can be a little bit more precise. And it's a really lovely, soft, natural highlight, because I don't like to go too crazy with my highlight. And to be honest, I don't normally highlight at all. It's only when I'm really like thinking, oh, I'll actually make an effort with my makeup today, which is not very often. Gosh, I feel like I have changed so much in my makeup desires. Now I'm just like, how quickly can I get it on my face? Does it look natural? I don't want to look like I've really like done a makeup look, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's just a really nice subtle highlight. Now, on the eyes, I have collected all of my favorite shiny things, basically. I think this is from Anastasia. It is a rose gold face, eye and lip gloss. Interesting. I'm going to pop that on last. I have got Double Date Eyeshadow Duo from Wonder Beauty. Don't know, I just saw this in my makeup drawer. It's got a cream base and then sparkly on top. And then I've got these wonderful, mega sparkly little items here from Charlotte Tilbury. So I think the best thing to do, look, it's literally like pure bronze gold. So I'm going to take the cream from this product and I'm going to pat that onto my eyelid. I guess hopefully this will act as a bit of glue for anything else that I pop on. It's quite nice actually, just like a really soft bronze. And then let's try adding some of this. Ooh. Don't know if you can see that, but that's a really nice, soft, sparkly, bronzy eye. And I'm just gonna smoke that out a little bit. Do not come to my channel for makeup tutorials. I am not very good at doing makeup. I'm just playing around. So there we go. I will do a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury too, just because I think this is even more sparkly. Oh yes. Fabulous little pop of shimmer. Love that. Okay, it's not like mega sparkly, but this is me we're talking about. So I'm going to do a little bit of eyeliner. Whoa, I know. Crazy. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Rock and Coal iconic, it says liquid eye pencil, but it's not liquid, Barbarella Brown, and I'm just going to take it on my lash line and then try and do a little bit of a flick. I better move that candle. I'm so bad at eyeliner. Why do I even bother? Right, we're going to have to go for a smudgy look because that is not good. Like, I am hilariously bad at doing eyeliner. Let's hope we can rescue that with some mascara. Oh my gosh, it's like a teenager who's just tried eyeliner for the first time. Actually, teenagers these days learn their makeup from TikTok, so they are definitely better than I am at doing makeup. So I used this Fenty mascara yesterday and it was very good, so I'm going to repeat and do that again. I just feel like when I have eyeliner on, it almost makes my eyes look smaller, but never mind. Right, I'm actually going to attempt to curl my hair into little tiny curls using this attachment on my T3 curler. This might be an epic fail, and I'm sure there are many videos online that will show you how to curl hair far better than I could do, so I'm not going to film it. I will film styling my hair after it's curled. It's just been in a bun since I washed it earlier, but yeah, I will save you from watching me do it, and we'll come back in a few moments, finish styling the hair. I'm going to hopefully try and add some flowers in, and then we'll finish makeup by doing lips as well. Wow, we managed to achieve curls, my goodness. I've put in a little bit of dry shampoo, even though my hair is completely clean, just to add a bit of grit and texture. And once I've attempted the style, gosh, my eye makeup, I'm just so not used to myself with eyeliner. Then I'm going to put in some of the volumizing spray. Okay, so not my finest work, but I have just kind of like twisted my hair and pinned it together at the back. Just freestyling here. However, now I have got this bunch of flowers, many of which are drying out. So I'm basically going to take a load of hair clips and shove a load of flowers in my hair. At least I'm going to attempt it. So we're going to do some grasses. I might start with grasses actually. I can literally weave them into my hair. Let's give this a go. Yeah, probably should have had some non-stagnant water, but never mind. Yeah, this is a real trial and error. I wish I had 2 back-to-back mirrors so I could actually see what I'm doing, but alas, I do not. No, I'm not going to do grasses. I could look really weird if I do grasses, couldn't I? Let's do a little bit of wax flower. That could work quite well. If I want it to be there, then I kind of need to weave it in that way. This is such a trial and error. It looks like a little devil horn. Maybe not that way round. Wouldn't allium just be so weird in my hair? Probably. But let's do it. Just shove that in, no clip required. Quite like this floppy salvia. Plaits are a little bit boho-y and festival-y, so I thought I would just throw in a few little plaits here and there. I can already see one of my salvia is falling out. Do I go dahlias or do I keep it a bit more wild? Might add in a few more alliums. Okay, I don't really want to add a hair bubble here, so I might just spray it. Would that work? Okay, I can't actually tell if I've done a Karen from Mean Girls and put this necklace on backwards. I thought this was a little bit more festival-y than my usual. Right, I'm gonna scramble together a little bit more jewellery and then we need to hit the road. Made it to the house. Looks like our party is here for the next hour until we head over to the festival. Charlie, I don't know if he's been this side of the house before. He's very impressed by the herbaceous borders. It's looking absolutely beautiful. Such a shame that it's drizzling, but I think it is meant to stop. Not quite ready to do a full frontal in front of the camera, but I'll fill you in on last night shortly. I'm coming down to the kitchen garden with my little tool to see if I've got, oh, I can already see one, fantastic, a courgette big enough to make chocolate chip courgette muffins. Yes, that is my plan this morning. Perfection. Oh, you're the perfect size. Wonderful. Charlie's watching the rugby in the lounge, so I think I'm going to film this little recipe with a voiceover. Let's just see if there's any more I can add in for good measure. Oh, that one's gone a bit rotten. Cut you off so you don't continue growing. I feel like we should have way more courgettes by now. This is a little bit disappointing. A tiny one. But you'll be good in a pasta dish, so I'm going to leave you there. I'll take a couple of my little 8 balls. I find this one really satisfying this year. I'm definitely going to do 8-ball courgette again next year. I think that'll do actually for just some muffins. A proper good morning, my darlings. So yes, it's Sunday morning. We had a super evening last night at the Wilderness party. We actually didn't end up going into the festival. It started to drizzle at like 9:30, which is when a few people started to go into the festival, and I just thought it's going to be so muddy. We're not mega festival people, but it was really nice to party with everyone. On the lawns of Cornbury House, which is like literally the main stage was only probably 100 meters away, so actually we could still enjoy the festival music, but in this nice, slightly more civilized area. Yeah, really good fun. A real melting pot of different people at Fee and David's party, ranging from literally rock stars, models, ex-British Prime Ministers. It was such a random mix of people, but really, really good fun. Wasn't too late tonight, but still had a little bit of a Sunday lie-in. So I've just done a very quick face of makeup. The final batch of courgette and chocolate chip muffins are in the oven. I actually used my collagen cacao powder in the muffins, so I'm going to call these my courgette and collagen chocolate muffins. Hopefully they'll be yummy. And we are heading now to Charlie's mum and dad's in Windsor, and we are celebrating Petra's birthday today. I don't know if we're going to have a roast or a barbecue, but either way, we've got chocolate courgette muffins for dessert. It's going to be a lovely day. I have popped on this new dress, which is from trod on my handbag. Let's go this way. Sorry, you're a bit on the wonk, but this lovely strapless dress in this gorgeous blue kind of toile de jouy print, which is from And Other Stories. I'll leave it linked down below. I need to pop in some earrings. I've basically done the same makeup as I did on the first day of the vlog, so yeah, nothing new to report there. I think I will wear my new heeled Hermes sandals. I think they'll go perfectly with this, easy to slip on and off. We're taking the dogs with us, so yeah, it's going to be a really lovely day. Let's go. Okay, the final batch has just come out of the oven. Excuse how messy the tray is. I did spill it a few times, and oh my goodness, they look amazing. I did just have to sample one to make sure they're okay, and they are delicious. I think even more courgette could have made them even more moist, but they are pretty darn perfect. This is a cake that our wonderful housekeeper Kasha actually made, so we're taking that alongside the muffins. I'm using the muffins to like pad around the cake in this tray to take on the car journey. So these are our offerings for the birthday barbecue or birthday roast. Bacon, good for me. Filet. Ooh, yummy.
And I was trying to line him up with George, but
It's not going out. Happy birthday, dear darling.